Yo, what is good YouTube? Dubs here, back with another video, guys. We have some more breaking news out of Houston. The Rockets are going absolutely berserk right now, and they are finally starting to get this team together, and they are ready to compete right now. Obviously, last season looked like it might take them a couple years, but Ime Udoka has stepped in, and he has contributed so much to bring guys into this team, including what we see right here. Rockets are finalizing a deal to acquire Brooklyn's Patty Mills via trade. We don't know really what is involved in this trade yet. I'm expecting it not to be too much. Patty Mills is a veteran guy to come in here and, lead this team off the bench in the locker room. He might not play too much in terms of playing time, but he is going to be a major factor in terms of a guy who can come in here, help young guys develop, but also be a voice in that locker room. And that's not it. They have also added Dylan Brooks. Fred VanVleet had a great draft, and they continue to get better and better as time goes on. And this is one of the most underrated teams in all of basketball in terms of having so much young talent and also having talent that can help them win right now. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down Patty Mills and what he brings to the team, but overall what I see from the Houston Rockets next season, how good they potentially can be if all these players can fit together like puzzle pieces. They could potentially make a big run in next year's playoffs. However, before we get into this video, I need you guys to do me a big favor. Smash that like button. Let's see if we can get the video up to 200 likes. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the family. I will be covering the entirety of the NBA offseason, which includes the rest of free agency, the Summer League. I'm going to be streaming Summer League games, so if you guys ever want to come watch some Summer League games with me, probably going to be doing some Rockets games with the Thompson brother and Cam Whitmore. Definitely going to be watching some Rocket Summer League games in just a couple of days from now. So if you want to watch any of those with me and we can react to it together, make sure you join the family. Turn on post notifications so you're notified every time we go live for a game and every time we post a video as well. But without any further ado, let's get into this video. Now, Patty Mills is on his way to the Houston Rockets to join forces with Ime Udoka. As we all know, Ime Udoka was a former assistant coach of the Brooklyn Nets while Patty Mills was there. He was also an assistant head coach or assistant coach for the San Antonio Spurs. Also, Patty Mills was there as well. So it is not a surprise to me that Ime Udoka wanted, or is probably telling his front office, listen, go get me Patty Mills. I don't care what it takes. Give him a second round pick, whatever it may be. Give it to him. I need Patty Mills in this locker room. Now, that's what they did. They went out and got him. Like I said, I don't know the exact what they paid to get Patty Mills, but Patty Mills is a player who might not play too much, man. Over the past 2 seasons, or last season, he played 40 games, only started 2 of them, averaged about 6.2 points per game, 1.4 assists, 1.1 rebound, but shot 37% from the three-point line, 41% from the field. Overall, not a bad season. Didn't really play too much. And then you go back a year prior when they were competing. The man played 29, 30 minutes a night. Shot 40% from the three-point line. 11.4 points a game. And had a really solid season. Now, Patty Mills, yes, he's getting up there in age. He's about 34, going on to 35 years old. But I don't mind that. I think Patty Mills is a guy who can either play as a backup, or you can be a backup player in this locker room. Now, you also have guys like Kevin Porter and Jalen Green and Fred VanVleet. Now, you ask yourself, what's going to happen with Kevin Porter? Is he still going to start? You don't really know, right? Seems like Jalen Green might be a starter. Seems like Fred VanVleet might be a starter. This could open up the door for Ime Udoka to say, you know what, we can trade Jalen Green or we can trade Kevin Porter. I don't think it's going to happen, but this allows them to maybe trade one of those guys, or Kevin Porter will be the solidified 6th man of this team going forward. We'll see what happens with that. You also got Jabari Smith, who I love. I think he can be a big-time player with his height, his length, his defensive versatility, and his ability to just shoot over defenders. I love him. You still got Tari Eason. Don't forget about Cam Whitmore and Amen Thompson. I mean, this roster looks extremely good right now, and they're continuing to get better and better. I do like Fred VanVleet to this roster. He's a newcomer, added him yesterday in day 1 of free agency, a guy who people may say that, he's overpaid. But listen, people don't understand that you have to use up 90% of your available cap space, or the NBA will just take it. You have to use it or it will be wasted. So they had money to spend, and they spent it on a guy who, is coming off a bad season, but has shown potential to be a big-time player in the past. And if you can bring even 70% of that to Houston, already with a loaded roster right now, a young but loaded roster, this could be insanely vital and insanely crucial for the next step of this team going forward. It is a 3-year deal, so he'll be here for a little bit, and then they go out today and add Dylan Brooks. Probably like an hour ago, they added Dylan Brooks, a guy who, yes, again, is coming off a bad year, but defensively, man, he is good. He averaged, what, 11 to I don't remember. I think maybe 14 points a game last year. Kind of a step down from the year prior. But Dylan Brooks is a guy who has, been good in the NBA. He had a couple of bad years, but he is still a guy who has shown potential, has shown flashes of being a big-time scorer. But if not only, he's one of the best defenders in terms of just one-on-one defense. He's someone who, can take someone out the game. He can talk shit. He can get in someone's head. And he's a dog, okay? He's a dog. So overall, I like him as a player. I like this team. You still got Jae'Sean Tate. You still got Alperen Sengun, Tari Eason. I think they traded Ty Washington and Usman Garuba to Atlanta, so they're out, opening up some room here to bring in a couple of these guys, and Patty Mills and Dylan Brooks and Fred VanVleet. They wanted to open up some space to bring these guys in. And right now, if I'm looking on paper and I'm looking at this Rockets team and Ime Udoka as a coach, and guys, you can see by right here, I'm a Celtics fan. I love Ime Udoka and what he did for the Celtics. We were so good the year he was here. So I feel like if you're a Houston Rockets fan, you should be sitting down right now and being like, whoa, Ime Udoka just took, one of the worst teams in the NBA and added talent. You got Cam Whitmore with a mid-first round pick. He shouldn't have even been there. Amen Thompson, a very lengthy guy who can add multiple different things to this team. And then you go out in free agency and add some really good players in terms of what they can bring offensively and defensively. I'm loving this right now. I'm loving it. I think they have a lot of room to grow. I think they have a lot of depth. I mean, look, let's just talk about the guys who could potentially be playing right away. Kevin Porter, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Jae'Sean Tate, Alperen Sengun, Tari Eason, Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks, and potentially Patty Mills. That's a 9-man rotation. Comment down below if I'm forgetting. You also have KJ Martin as well. So that's 10 players right there. I wouldn't even, be nervous playing at any time. And then you also have the ability of maybe they trade someone. So, man, this should be a fun season for the Houston Rockets. If you guys are sitting at home and you're a Houston Rockets fan, Ime Udoka and the front office have really done a great job turning this team around and making sure that this is going to be a good future, man. I'm excited for the Houston Rockets. Wish Ime Udoka was still here in Boston, but hey, shout out to Houston. Hopefully he stays loyal up there in Houston. But hit that like button, guys. Let me know how you guys feel about these signings this offseason for the Houston Rockets, because they look absolutely terrifying. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by ProClass, the absolute best place for you to take your game to the highest level. It's the first of its kind sports training and development platform where you can reach your highest potential by learning from some of the best athletes on the entire planet. Some of these guys include Damian Lillard, De'Aaron Fox, Allen Iverson, DeMar DeRozan, and so many more. And I have some great news to you guys. If you guys go use my code MattyDubs, you'll get 50% off hundreds of training videos, workouts, and drills, and you can get in the lab right now. So go check it out. Go steal some of the secrets from some of the top players in the world right now. And if you are interested in developing your skills at any level, if you play in middle school, high school, college, or if your goal is just to be a better athlete, a better basketball player, this is where you need to go. Nobody else does this. Go check them out, and you can learn, develop your skills at a fast pace, high speed level. Click the link in the description for instant access to all of the secrets in the world. And remember, using code MattyDubs will get you 50% off right now, so don't miss out on this offer.